the obstacles along the way in this more than 30 years that I've been working in this field, I've always come across obstacles saying, oh, but you can't do it for all languages, so you can't do it at all. And the idea is that you can't go to the lowest common denominator. Start with the languages for which you can do the best practice, and then others will catch up. But if you go to the lowest common denominator, then everybody will be dragged down. So,
That's right.
things have improved. In the last 30 odd years, I've seen things improve. When I first started, well, for a start, very few interpreters had been trained who worked in the community, and they wondered why we were wasting our time going to university. I remember that was the reaction from some. Why are you wasting your time going to university? I never had to go to university and I'm an interpreter. So that was one reaction. So it wasn't considered to be, not even by interpreters, to be a worthwhile profession. Two, there was a lot of misunderstanding about the role of the interpreter. There was a lot of, what we could consider unethical behavior going on, and I'm sure it still is, but not to the same extent. There was, Ngati was in its infancy, training programs were in their infancy, everything was starting out and trying to figure out. There was hardly any research, so things were not based on the results of research. Professional association only started. So everything is so much better now. And also, another great source of pride, you can say, or satisfaction, is to see a lot of the people who went through the programs now being leaders. So, well, like you, although you didn't come to Sydney, but Erica, who was my PhD student, was your lecturer, and so it is, it just spreads out, and we have a lot more people now working in a concerted way to make things happen, and that's great. And the other thing I was going to tell you, if 30 years ago you were to ask me, do you think that we'll ever have a document such as the recommended national standards? Do you think that we will have judges being champions of interpreters? I would have said, oh, you're crazy. That's, that's la la land.